Hey, what's going on everyone? In this video, we will see how I made $8,623 by just trading Amazon options on 24th of August. That was a Monday, and that too within the first 20 minutes of market open. I will post a screenshot of all my trades up there. And if you see, my first trade was at 9:30 a.m. and 30 seconds. That means the market opens at 9:30 a.m. and my first trade was within the first 30 seconds of market open. I get this question a lot, that why did you trade the first 5 minutes or the first 15 minutes of market open, and how do you do it? The answer to that is not that simple. It comes with time and experience. Now, if you decide to trade within the first 15 minutes, you have to keep 2 points in mind. The first point is that you have to look at the bigger picture first. If a stock is breaking an all-time high or an all-time low, or the stock is making an ascending triangle or a descending triangle on the higher time frames. On this particular example of Amazon, on 24th of August, Amazon was breaking an ascending triangle. That was on the 1-day chart. That is a higher time frame. You don't have to look at the ascending triangle on the 1-minute chart. That doesn't make sense. So you have to look at patterns on the bigger time frames. Now the second point is not as easy as the first point. The point is reading the tape. There's no shortcut to this point. Personally, for me, it took me around 12-13 months to master this art. Even if you look online, the information online was not very understandable to me on how to read the tape. That's why I'm making my own course that should help a lot of people, because there are a lot of small things that you can notice on the tape that I wasn't able to find anywhere except a few resources here and there. So I'm compiling everything, making it into a course which I believe should help a lot of people. The reason for that is because within the first 15 minutes, you don't have a 5-minute candle closing. You don't have a 15-minute candle closing. So you don't have an overall sense of direction where the market is heading. So at that point, your skill of reading the tape will help you go with the buying or selling momentum. Now, my first point was to look at the bigger picture. So I will take you through the bigger picture of Amazon, what was happening prior to 24th of August, which will give you a better feel of why did I trade this stock within the first 5 minutes on 24th of August. Amazon has been holding this long-term uptrend since the start of this year. Then on 13th of August, it made this all-time high of 3344, that is around 3350 level. After making this all-time high, it's been consolidating for the last 2-3 weeks. Then after consolidating, it found another resistance at 3320 level, which it was having a hard time breaking for the past few days. This is 24th of August. This was the day I made $8,623 by trading Amazon. On this particular day, the level 3320 almost broke in the pre-market. So that gave me an idea. If 3320 level breaks at the market open, I will enter this trade. Because from my personal experience with Amazon, if it finds a buying momentum and if it breaks a critical level, it can even rally $100-$200 on a particular day, provided that overall market is also trending upwards. Now let's get straight to business and discuss my trades. My first trade was at the break of the pre-market high, this 3320 level. I entered 5 contracts at a premium price of 32.38. I exited all my 5 contracts at a premium price of 34.04. So I made around $160 on one contract. And then at this pullback, this was my second trade now. At this pullback, I entered 2 contracts at a premium price of 18.58. Then at the break of the high of the day, right here, I entered 10 more contracts at a premium price of 19.42. I covered all my contracts at a premium price of 20.5 average around this candle. So what this means is I made a lot of profit within the first 5 minutes, but I could have held this trade a lot longer and made a lot more profit. Like, that's the normal thing to do. You can hold this trade and let it run and you can make a lot more profit. But as a trader, I always look at the bigger picture. I also look at the SPY. Within the first 5 minutes, SPY was selling off. So this is where my reading the tape skills comes into play. If you don't look at the tape, it's difficult for you to get in Amazon if you see the SPY is selling off. But for me personally, the tape was telling me Amazon is strong, but SPY was selling off. So if the tape is strong, SPY is selling off, I try to take my profit and run from the market. But if SPY also finds a direction, if SPY is also going up, Amazon is also going up, it makes me a lot more confident to hold on to my winning trades. Before we discuss my third and fourth trade, I will just show you what I see and what I look at, the charts. I look at the 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 60 minutes, and the 1-day chart when I'm trading a particular stock. Let's discuss my third trade now, and this is a perfect example of how as a trader you need to adjust to the market conditions and think on your feet. In my first 2 trades, you saw me taking profits as quickly as possible. This is because SPY was selling off. But after the first 5 minutes, we saw a few of the buyers stepping in on SPY. I saw buying momentum on SPY, so that made me a lot more confident with my Amazon trade. I wouldn't say that this is a buying uptrend. I just saw buying momentum for the next 5-10 minutes. But me as a trader, I have to adjust to the market conditions, and that gives me a perfect opportunity to capitalize on the Amazon trade. Instead of taking my profits early on Amazon, I added to my position. I entered 5 contracts at the break of the high of the day after this bullish doji at a premium price of 22.55. Instead of taking my profits at 3350, I saw SPY is also going up. Amazon broke a critical level 3350 and it's at all-time high. I added 5 more contracts to my position at a premium price of 28.25. I exited 5 contracts at a premium price of 28.60 and I exited all my contracts, the remaining 5 contracts at a premium price of 29.78. So hopefully this gives you an idea of how as a trader you need to adjust to the market conditions. You have to look at the overall picture and take your profits or let your winners run depending on what the overall market is doing at that time. Now let's look at my last trade, and I got a lot of questions on this trade because this is not my usual style of trading. I don't usually enter the pullbacks, but I'm a scalper, so I enter at or before the break and I exit as soon as I see the buying or the selling momentum going down. But I will try to explain myself to the best of my ability and try to explain what I was thinking at that time. Before this trade, I was already up maybe $5,000 to $6,000 on that day. So that is the day I can try new strategies because I have the cushion money. I only enter 2 contracts on the pullback. So even if I lose maybe $500 on those 2 contracts, I'm okay for the day because I was already up $6,000 or $5,000 for that particular day. I also saw 3350 was holding on the bid side. Then this is my usual style of play. So as soon as it broke the high of the day, I entered 5 more contracts at a premium price of 25.75. I exited 2 contracts at a premium price of 28.27 and then I exited all my 5 contracts at a premium price of 29.03. So hopefully this gives you an idea of why did I enter the pullback. The first reason is that I had the cushion money, and the second reason is that I saw 3350 level holding on the level 2. These were all my trades from 24th of August 2020. I made $8623 by just trading Amazon within the first 20 minutes of market open. So this was by far my best day if you look at profit versus time ratio, if that's even a thing in trading world. But I have seen bigger days, but this was my best or my fastest day ever, if you say like that, because my win percent was 100% and I made a lot of money in the least amount of time. If you have any questions, put a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I know my YouTube is full of green days, but as any other trader, I also have my red days. I post all my red stats, my green stats, my monthly PNL and all the good stuff on my Instagram. I will put the details of my Instagram in the description box below, so make sure you follow me there and I will see you in the next video.